Alaska's Governor Mike Dunleavy wants to secure Asian backing for a $44 billion pipeline, a natural gas export project, actually. Governor Dunleavy joins me now. Governor, this is all about the gigantic natural gas pipeline that the president talked about to ship nat gas to Asia. $44 billion it'll cost. Are they investing in this? I know you've been going around the globe drumming up the money. Are they investing?
They're very interested, Stuart. We just were in Asia for a couple of weeks. We went to Taiwan, Thailand, Korea, and Japan, and they are interested in the gas pipeline. In Taiwan, for example, they signed an LOI, a letter of intent, which will lead to a permanent contract of 6 million tons of gas. This would be the largest offtake of any one offtaker, I think, in the history of LNG. They also talked about actual investment in the pipeline itself. As we went to, as we mentioned, we went to Thailand, we went to Korea, Japan. There were also serious discussions about how they could invest in the gas pipeline as well as do offtakes. So it's looking pretty good.
What kind of time frame do you have? If you get the money and you get the intent and you get all the permits, how long are we talking?
Yeah, it's a great question, Stuart. This project has all of its permits. Every single one of them has its right-of-ways, has beaten back all the court cases to date. We're looking at actually putting the pipeline itself in place, the liquefaction plant later that would actually send the gas to Asia, but putting that pipeline in place so that Alaska itself can get gas. Our goal is 2.5 years for this 42-inch pipe to be put in place since we've got all the permits. We'll be making some final decision investments, at least Glenfarne will, which is the outfit that is the private investor and lead in this project, probably by August, September at the very latest, but it's looking really good.
What would it mean for Alaska?
Everything. It would be 60 years, I think, of prosperity. Very importantly, it would provide fuel for our bases. Alaska has a number of military bases. We are on the frontier with some pretty dangerous neighbors. Our gas fields in Cook Inlet have been depleting for years. And so this would mean that our bases would definitely have fuel, our utilities would have fuel, and you could be looking at things such as manufacturing and data farms well into the future. So 50, 60 years of prosperity.
Manufacturing and data farms in Alaska?
Yeah. Yes. Perfect place for data farms. It's cool. It's got water. We've got a lot of land. Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't realize that. I'm going to change the subject for a second, Governor. I know my American history, and Alaska was purchased from the Russians. I don't know the year, but I know that the Russians sold it to us. So should we...
1867.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Should we therefore try to buy Greenland?
That's a very good question. I mean, what's interesting is if you know anything about Greenland, we've had relationships with the Danes going back to almost World War II regarding Greenland, and we've got some security arrangements in Greenland. That's a great question. I think that's a discussion above my pay grade, but I know that's been talked about. It's still being talked about. I don't know what the decision is going to be made there. Certainly the Greenlandic folks have a say in this as well as the Danes, but I do think at the very least, security arrangements, enhanced security arrangements so that we could have a North American-centric Greenland that is part of the integrated defense with Canada, the United States for the Arctic. So I think those discussions are worth having. Where it goes, I'm not sure, Stuart.
Overall, are you very much in favor of Trump's tariff plan, or you have some qualms about it? How do you feel?
Well, I think everyone is hoping it's going to go for the best. We don't know where it's gonna lead, but we've got to believe that we've got some smart people in D.C., economists, et cetera. But when you look at the fact that we lost our shipping industry, we really can't build ships in America like other countries. We've lost the manufacturing base, and during the 70s and 80s, we lost a lot of our middle class. I think that what the president's trying to do is turn that around so that we have our strategic industries back here in America, so we could take care of ourselves and also build up the middle class. So I think the intent, I absolutely support the intent where the president wants to go with this.
Got it. Governor Dunleavy, Republican, Alaska, thanks for joining us, sir. We appreciate it.